One-win Texans now favored in Baltimore over a Lamar-less Ravens team. Here's how the numbers shake out, Brew. Houston's offense, terrible. Ravens defense, terrible. But if you beat up on them, you do deserve credit. Just want to put that out there. Brew, you won last week, so the board is yours. You can choose to pass or play. And with the additive, you can decide who you want to go first, knowing that it goes clockwise.
I will play.
Oh.
All right? This is what has turned into the not-so-rare double must-win.
Right off the bat.
All right.
Strong play.
Let's start with the Texans.
Great.
Obviously, the record, the standings, Indianapolis and Jacksonville are starting to move away from them. So there's that. Team morale. There's that. And CJ Stroud. All right, you lose to Cooper Rush against a defense that has played poorly all season and is without 7 starters. That would pretty much make it official that you have fallen off. This sophomore slump has turned into, hey, what's going on?
Oh, wow.
All right, and then let's
you landed
turn.
it, Brew. No, don't.
I got more.
I know,
Trust me.
I know, but sometimes you stick it and then you.
I know, but I'm going to stick it again. We got the Ravens side.
No, we don't.
All right, same thing. Record, standings, team morale, and you know what else?
What?
We can't fit an ambulance in here. What am I gonna do if they lose this game?
Not bad.
All right. Just give me the point. Let's just move on to the next one. Y'all even gonna go? Y'all even gonna go?
That was great theatrics. But this is a must bust out the leather helmets and the Oklahoma drill. That's what this is. So the Texans are 12th in the league in stopping the run. But I looked at it and I said, Derrick Henry, what are his best games? So if we go back to January 3rd, 2021, his best game ever was against the Houston Texans, where he ran the ball 34 times for 250 yards, a 7.4 yard average. And this game is going to beat that if they do it the right way, and he'll lead Baltimore to victory.
Coach, I thought that was great.
A lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Really?
Factual basis.
Really?
Coach,
Numbers against the team they're playing?
Coach, I thought it was great. Sadly, however, it's not the right answer. Sadder than that, I obviously am the show's Chiefs guy.
Yeah.
I also oddly kind of became the show's Bills guy last year.
No.
Have I now just become the Ravens guy? Because I don't think it's a must-win for Baltimore. I think if they lose without Lamar and fall to 1-4, I still think they can win the AFC North. I still think they can pull themselves out of it. Houston, on the other hand, this is a must-win. They're not pulling themselves out of 1-4. Their season is over. If they lose, you lose to the worst defense in the league with a backup quarterback. Who the hell are you beating other than wild Tennessee Titans? No offense, buddy. And so, like, the Ravens, if they lose this game, I don't know about Brew, I'm going to come in here Monday and say they're okay. The Texans, they lose this game, they're done. So it's not a double must-win. It's a traditional must-win only for Houston.
Excellent answer. Coach gets the points.
What?
Leather helmets.
What?
Yeah, he went back into the archives.
I was cooking.
You shouldn't have gone first. Because if you did the numbers first and then you did the flair, you probably would have stolen it. Cowboys taking on the winless Jets. Which team? Here we go. Who, to Brew's credit, are close to not being winless. Ball breaks a few different ways. It might be okay. Here's the, we mentioned this earlier. Check this out for the Cowboys. You want to be happy about the Cowboys. Best offense, worst defense, which we usually.
Oh, that's just for the first 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Okay, I was going to say, when did the Patriots have the worst defense?
This century.
Yeah. You love century.
Josh,
why don't you just go bigger to be the same data
You're
set?
very antagonistic.
Why don't you go
judge.
millennia?
You can't. Can we do millennia?
It's the same. It's the same data set.
In any event, this bodes well for the Cowboys, but obviously
Josh,
those
go
defenses
millennia next time.
got better. Jets are still looking for their first win. Coach, the board is yours. Must win?
This is a must change the same old Jets narrative. And you look around at the New York media, and they're killing Aaron Glenn. And they're talking about all the problems that they have. And, you know, being a first-time head coach in New York is tough. Not everybody goes to the playoffs when that happens. but they're killing them. And if you're going to change the narrative, you're going to have to start. They've got the 10th most penalties with 32. They've got the second most dropped passes. They dropped 9.3% of their passes. They've got the most missed tackles in the NFL with 45. They've got the worst giveaway takeaway ratio with -7. They're the only team in the league that hasn't generated a turnover, and they're second in the league in the most giveaways. So if you want to change the narrative, you're going to have to start with the basics, and they better start changing the narrative if they want to have any chance to climb out of this hole. And there's only going to be so much patience in New York for people to say, oh, we're close, we're close, we're close.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
That will not count for the points. Aaron Glenn, the guy fumbled I don't know if it was a kickoff or a punt, and Aaron Glenn caught him. And it was like, ooh, wow, he's running a tight ship here. And then, but that didn't seem to have any effect. Not like cutting one guy would have a huge effect, but it felt like that was a sign of the team that he was running, but it hasn't showed up on the field otherwise.
Yeah, it's...
So what's he supposed to do?
Well, the cutting can send a message if you're cutting someone of significance and if there's teeth behind it. But these things, there's pre-snap penalties, missed tackles, all of these things are inherently in their control. And so I'm not sure where the disconnect from the message to the practice field is, but there obviously is a disconnect, and there's only so many guys you can cut when they make a mistake. But when you lead the league in missed tackles and you've got this many penalties and you're second in the league in drop passes, you can't cut everybody.
Good, that will count to the point.
Okay. Listen, I think the Cowboys are who they are. I think they've shown it to us with the Giants and the Packers game. They can lose to anyone, they can beat anyone. I understand they did end up beating the Giants. They could have easily lost that game. Packers game, they tied. Like, the Cowboys are just going to go as far as Dak takes them, and that means they can lose this game, they can win this game. It's not going to have any impact on who they are for the year. The Jets, on the other hand, have to figure out, can the defense be competent? Because when you sign Justin Fields, the only way that works is with a competent defense. The most jarring stat in the NFL at the moment is this. Justin Fields has played 25 games in his career. You don't like this?
I saw it yesterday.
You don't think it's anything?
I thought it was unfair.
What?
Can we hear the stat?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to jump your stat. Go ahead.
There have been 25 games Justin Fields has started where his defense did not hold the opposition to 20 or under. They are 0-25. He has never once won a game as a starting quarterback where the defense didn't hold the opposition to 20 or less. So if he's going to be your quarterback, you better have a kick-ass defense that can then lean on his rushing ability, because he's not going to be able to participate in even a cap gun shootout.
I don't want to undercut your stat.
Okay, well, you just said you hated it and you slumped in your chair when I brought it up, so I think your job's done.
I didn't mean to, but I saw that because I was doing this podcast with Gianna, and it was going to be number 3 on my "Hey, what's going on" list.
Sounds like
And
a
I
great
read it, but
podcast.
It went through those games. He lost one of the games like 38-40.
Okay, so
That
that,
was like,
yes,
it was like there was some that
I
like,
understand.
I read it first, and I was like, oh, and he's losing stuff 35, 37.
I don't think there's a lot of those, KW. I think it's far. I don't think it's an unfair number. I agree with you. There were games with the Bears where he did lose shootouts.
Yeah.
But it's not unfair to say he's literally never won a shootout. He's never won a mid-scoring game.
Feels very antagonistic what you're doing right now, Nick.
I don't play favorites to the Jets. I'm
I don't
sure
even think so must win.
Let me go ahead and settle this thing. It's a must-win for the Cowboys and not the Jets. All right?
Wow.
The Cowboys, coach, they are in the rare position where there are no expectations. All right? Nobody's thinking S-Bob anymore, even though they got the highest-paid quarterback in the league in his prime, playing great. All they have to do is make the playoffs, and they're going to throw figuratively a parade in Dallas.
Not literally.
All right, not literally, but figuratively, they will throw a parade if they can get to the playoffs. This is beyond a winnable game. They got the momentum from a tie. From a tie, they have momentum, so they have to keep it going. For the Jets, we know what the Jets are. The season's over for the Jets. This is now about changing the culture. That's all this is about.
Yeah, I know.
And I've got a message for Jets ownership. Dan Campbell, who was Aaron Glenn's boss a year ago. Don't panic. Don't read the back pages. Don't worry about what the fans are saying. Dan Campbell started 0-10-1 in Detroit. They won 3 games his first year. And look at them now. So if Aaron Glenn goes 4-13 and everybody's saying fire him, hold your position and keep him because good things are around the corner.
Hired the last guy after what, week 4 last year?
Yeah.
Well,
What was that?
I'm saying it's
What?
pretty
All of
patient
that
time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
energy, like pizzazz, none of that gets a point guy.
This is the bonus.
I'm misreading the judging.
This is a bonus round, though. Chiefs-Jags, Monday night. 2 show favorites, and Nick, you get to kick us off here. Career head-to-head. We've seen this a lot. Mahomes undefeated against Trevor and dominates in pretty much every category. Not pretty much, literally every category. Odd question here. Must win?
Listen, I don't know if the judge wants pizzazz, as Brew put it,
This is a bonus
or
round.
cogent analysis, pardon me.
Stumble. I've lost points. I've been docked points for stumbling. I'm just saying. Literally, coach, it's crazy.
This is not a must-win.
For
either
either
team.
team. What a take.
The Chiefs will be fine. The Jags will be fine. The Jags are going to win the AFC South, even if they lose this game. And the Chiefs, if they lose this game, are still the Chiefs. It will be a great test to see if the Chiefs' offense can keep on the roll it is and see if the Jags can punch up in weight class. But this is an A-list AFC contender and a B-list AFC contender. They'll both be fine.
The rare double not must win.
Correct.
Unprecedented in show history.
Must win for Jacksonville. The Chiefs are indeed the Chiefs, win or lose. But if you haven't noticed over the past couple of weeks, the Prince has all of a sudden become not even just Trevor Lawrence. Like there's nothing there. There's no affection. There's no history. He's just another quarterback. The way to get back in Nick Wright's good graces for the Prince
Is to beat the Chiefs?
Beat the Chiefs.
I got to tell you, Brew,
He will give him
you
love.
don't know me well. That is
We
not the
will
way to
see
get back
the
in my
wig
good graces.
again. Nobody's going to think the Chiefs are done.
It's the vaunted double must-win for Nick Wright, where the Chiefs win and the Prince plays well, so he gets to go back to his take that the guy's good.
I've got the wig on standby at any point in time.
Excellent takes as always. And in a shocking turn of events, Nick Wright takes home the must win.
I knew it. I knew that no must-win would get it. The double don't need it.
You know what I wanted to see? I wanted to see a Travis Hunter must play well. What's going on? Bust alert?
My doubts